Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Conti. Unfortunately, I have some bad news, but we have some good news when it comes to high wings for Z06 Corvettes. I think you'll enjoy the customers we're going to share, the cars that they bought, and the send-off pats that we have for you on today's show. And later this week on the channel, we've got some great news for you in regards to the sponsored track day between myself and Paragon Performance at the NCM Motorsports Park. Thanks to Paragon, we're going to have one more additional session. In fact, we're reformatting the entire day. We're going to make that event more eventful. Stay tuned to this channel. I'll have an exclusive link for you to click and all kinds of fun things for you guys to do. And I'm looking forward to meeting you in October in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So I mentioned we have some good news and bad news for you today. What do you guys want first? You want the bad news? All right, let me give you the bad news. You hear me complain about it constantly. The lack of availability for carbon fiber parts on Z06. It has not gone away. In fact, has gotten worse. And we know that it is a supplier issue. Right now we have two accepted, allocations accepted with the constraint of the high wing from October that still don't have a build week.
Shut up!
That's frustrating for the customers and myself. It's disappointing. It's unacceptable. I thank both those customers, and we're going to talk about them in today's send-off pats, but I do thank them so much for their understanding and for their patience. I've lost a great amount of business because I can't get those specific parts on this specific car. In fact, if you didn't know, we're in the middle of a 2-week shutdown right now at Bowling Green Assembly. When they come back, we're hoping things get sequenced and we get these things scheduled and we get these cars in their driveway. But let's focus on the good news. The two customers that actually got high wings, great looking specs. One, in fact, I couldn't be at the delivery at the National Corvette Museum. You'll meet Jerry from Ohio in his beautiful Sebring orange Z06. And Kelly, you gotta love his spirit. Even at Christmas time, waiting to find out if and when his car's ever gonna be built, he had the custom wheels sitting in his living room. Look at this picture. Waiting for his car that he finally did get. We've got a couple of fun send-off pats for you today. Thanks for joining us on Coffee with Conti. You guys, I had to stop what I'm doing right now. One of my customers just stopped by and I wanted you to meet them. They did a museum delivery. I wasn't able to be there for that one. But yeah, Jerry, you watch the channel. I got to put you on the channel. He's out doing a 3.5-hour drive away from home just because he wants to put miles on a Z06. And I was going to tease you guys here watching the channel that here I got another customer come in and shoved it in my face that they got a high wing, but it doesn't matter because that's my customer. So congratulations. The high wing's been a real pain in the ass right now. I'll tell you what, buddy. So how you enjoying it so far?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah?
Just the sound of it, but I haven't had it over 3,000 RPM. So
oh, just wait. Oh, she's just going to sing to you.
When it starts, it sounds great.
Oh, yeah. Kim, do you like it?
Oh.
Yes.
Makes him happy.
I'm starting it in my garage all the time. I run
2-3 times a day.
Oh, that's fantastic. I really do appreciate your support. And I gotta tease just a little bit because I can relate. I understand you got this, and I noticed this inside the car. I noticed everything. So I was just looking inside the car, taking some pictures. I'm going to share this with you guys. First, it is a Sebring orange with habanero competition seat car. Gorgeous car, but he's got an orange microfiber cloth. And his phone has got I noticed you got the orange ring on there. I noticed everything, man. You can't get it. You can't get anything past Ricky.
Z06 is atomic orange.
That's right. And you did a custom interior. Tell me about that.
Yeah. I have the same orange, very similar to what this is. I even have the little thing right here, but it's straight across, but it showed like carbon fiber.
Oh, no. Okay.
That's instead of the deep, and that's why I like this.
You did this one right, man. Obviously, 3 package only way to get this interior, but he did the level 2 carbon fiber. He did front lift, which you have to do on Z06. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah. This is just nuts. Look at this down in here. Grill guard, smart choice on that, even though it's a real pain in the butt we talked about, and a few deliveries that they should just put that on the car standard when the thing's going down the line and the bumper's off the car, for goodness sakes, but that's all right. So you've got a previous Corvette. How does this compare to that car?
This rides better.
Okay.
But it's harder getting in and out of it.
Well, you got the competition seats too, so that adds to the difficulty.
We need a little thing that lets that down, and then when you get in, it goes back up. Like
just flip it down or something like that.
The things on the side, I says,
yeah,
that's the only thing that I've noticed that was different. But the ride is much better than my C6.
Yeah.
And I have a C6 Z06, and
sure,
like I said, that one rides rough compared to this. Of course, this has all the selections for the drive.
Oh yeah, you've got all the new toys and trinkets, the PDR cameras and all that neat stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's nice, especially when you go to pull in someplace and you can see where you're going to bump.
And your wife said she's already been on the Ron Fellows schedule, looking to get you guys scheduled out there for.
Yeah, I would love to.
See, I told you. Just wait till you get back. Oh yeah, man.
I got 3 boys that want to go too.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, take them. Yeah. Make a nice event. I should have done that a couple of years ago. I want to still do that with all my 3 boys and just make it a memorable experience.
That's exactly.
Most of them are car guys. One kind of not. We'll turn him. But my son Ryan, that I share on the channel, he's certainly a car guy, and he's actually pretty talented behind the wheel too. So that's great. I'm glad you came out here to say, hey. That's fantastic.
We just, like I said, needed to put miles, and I thought, we could do a swing. We went down from Ashland all the way to Coshocton.
Thanks for coming to see me on your joyride. I appreciate that. Thanks for the business chair.
Good excuse.
Yes, absolutely. At least you're driving it, man. I love it. He's trying to get that 1,500 miles, man. Here we go. We're going to do the official send-off, Pat. I wasn't there at the museum. I was actually having surgery then. Jerry and Kim staying here in Ohio and enjoying it. We've got the send-off, Pat, to make it official. Yes, in a high wing. Oh, we're going to rub that sucker. Might be the last one I see. Thanks, Jerry. Good to see you, man. Yeah, that habanero interior, I think, was really, we've talked about it before, was made to go with Sebring orange. It works on many other colors, white, black, sea wolf gray, just a ton of things, but what a nice addition for our 2025 Corvette. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video, make some comments down below. All right, guys, excited to share with you another send-off, Pat, introduce you to another fantastic customer that we get to deal with all over the country. Kelly is from California, and he's looking at his car that he's thinking, I didn't think this freaking thing would ever get here. God, it's great to see you, man. And Kelly was with us back in October at our very first sponsored track day at the NCM Motorsports Park. It was great that you flew all the way from California to Kentucky. Was that the first time you were in Bowling Green?
First time, yeah.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
You were one of the guys that we talked about. You were the first time you ever been there.
It was.
You'll go back now, right?
I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
This summer we're going to go back.
Yeah, take the kids down there. Yeah, and you're close to Nashville. There's so much to do there in Bowling Green. It's such a destination for this car. Is just remarkable. So you ordered a car, and I'm excited for you, but I feel really bad. Let me just real quick just say I'm sorry to Rob in Tennessee, Matt in Minnesota. You guys are waiting on the freaking high wing. But when you saw it, we were in the other building. We spent some time down there looking at the car and putting the top down and listening to it run. You go, man, that high wing was worth the wait, man. He goes, oh my God, it looks so good, you know. And you were the guy too, a couple of months ago. For anyone that watches the channel on a regular basis, they probably saw that, but I'll put the picture up so they can see it again. In anticipation, waiting for your car, you ordered wheels, a car that you really should have had by Christmas. Yeah. And you were a little... Hey, he was a little upset, and I understood that. I was like, Kelly, man, I was like, this sucks, man. I was going to come in and see my kids for Christmas, whole freaking thing. I was like, man, I'm sorry, I'm pissed too. But it worked out. It worked out really good. It was a blessing in disguise. But anyways, in his living room, he had wheels sitting there, and he's sitting in a chair. If you guys are looking at the picture right now as we're talking, it was hilarious. One of the funniest pictures I've ever gotten, and I loved your spirit, and I appreciate your understanding. Really, through the whole process, I apologize because your allocation was released in the fall.
October.
Was it October? I couldn't remember. It was October, November.
October 18th.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Don't even tell me that. That makes me more mad, knowing that you waited so long. Yeah. That's crazy. And then I think you said, when I picked you up at the hotel this morning, you had waited a couple of years for the market to settle it a little bit because you tried to buy this car in California and it was just It was just impossible, he said. It was just impossible. So I think you got a C7 Z06. You still have that?
So I bought that in 23. I still have that.
What do you got?
It's
What is
on
that?
Sale now. It's a Arctic White Z06.
Okay.
Z07 package.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's not like this.
Yeah. we left the building over there where Chuck does all the preps and stuff, and we just drove like a couple hundred yards and then came back up into here to do the dog and pony show, as we like to call it. But I just wanted you to hear that sing just a little bit, that engine.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's freaking cool, ain't it? Yeah, and absolutely. You guys got to check this out. This is Riptide Blue. This is a 3LZ convertible. These are good-looking wheels, but he's got the aftermarket wheels that we showed you sitting in his living room that he's going to put on, and they're carbon flash, and he's got the center cap that's blue and got yellow in it that ties into the caliber. You got to send me a picture of that.
Yeah,
That's going to look freaking awesome. It really is. We did, and this is one question a lot of folks had. And Kelly and I talked about this extensively, and I got them pictures when the car got in, is the blue stitching. Sometimes you see on the configurator, you're not sure if it's going to go, but the blue stitching goes great. I think you were pleasantly surprised with that.
It matches perfectly. I mean, it looks much lighter on a photograph or on video, but when you see it in person, it matches the Riptide perfectly.
Yeah. Hey, nice hat, by the way.
You bet.
That's the one he got from our track day. There's going to be all kinds of stuff coming up this October. It can't get here fast enough. Now, you did the competition seats. Any particular reason why?
I just like them. I got them in my C7, and I wanted to get that again for sure.
Yeah, you did sit in them for a minute. I mean, are you happy with them?
Oh, it's so comfortable. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Okay, yeah, you got a good build for the comp seats.
Yeah.
Really purpose built for tracking, performance type driving. I almost, I know it's not a seat for everyone, but at this point, I think I almost regret not getting those. It's like, gosh darn it.
It's nice.
Yeah, they really are nice. He did front lift, which I told you guys, I think 100% you need front lift, I think, on Z06, because what people miss is this contour on the front splitter. Whether you do the extra splitter from GM or not, you still get a colored splitter, and it still contours down here for the aerodynamics. And that lowest point down here, see that? 3.5 inches from the ground. Yeah, you need front lift. It's the only option I don't have in my car, but in that situation, this car, this kind of money, yeah, you really need that. He did the front grille guards. We put the decal on for him. Really like that. You're happy the way that turned out too, aren't you? Yeah. So you've only been looking at the car for like 15 minutes. Any favorite part so far of the car?
Oh, I don't know. The whole thing, man.
Well, he was standing back looking at it. You made a good point. You said, these lines, I think, he goes, it's just art sitting there. It's just looking at the contours and just how beautiful it really is. So the design is great. We were even talking about my video. We talked about C9 and asking you guys, what we would change and what we need and what you want from the next generation car. There were some good suggestions, great conversation in that video. Make sure you check out the link in the upper right-hand corner down below in the description. But really, like I was telling Kelly, there was nothing overbearing that we really needed this drastic change. That's because that's how good the C8 car really is. And you did ceramic brakes with the high wing. It's not a Z07.
Not a Z07.
But every freaking guy that sees it,
like
hey, okay, you got the Z07 package. Just tell them, yes, I did. You don't need to explain it because they'll never understand it.
I'm just going to say it is.
That's right. Were you going to do
didn't want the
Z07
tires.
when we ordered it?
No, because I didn't want the tires.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't want to, because I would just replace those right at the beginning anyway.
Yeah, there's no sense in doing it. Right.
I wanted the look, but I didn't want the tires.
And people don't realize you get a little bit different computer calibration in the suspension and in the steering.
Yeah.
Plus the Cup 2Rs. So yeah, that is your Z07 package. But really, it's like, oh, I'm missing out on that calibration. Dude, unless you're right here performance driving, we will never feel that. Yeah, I mean, this is an incredible performer, well beyond what most of us can handle in this car. And once you go to Ron Fellows, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, you're just not going to see the full gamut what this car is capable of. Yeah. So yeah, don't feel that you didn't get the Z07 package. You want the Z07 look, get the high wing, get the ceramic brakes, and you're going to be in really good shape. And speaking of Ron Fellows, make sure you get on Darcy's email list because they have limited inventory for Z06. It's a class that you're just going to love. Yeah. You get a discount. It's at $1,000 for new owners. Only Z06 owners can get that class. Right. So Stingray folks, E-Ray folks, hey, you know what, I can't get in. I'll go drive the Z06. No, you won't, because you don't own one. So that's really a privilege for you guys. Yeah. So take advantage of that. Yeah. And I think you'll love it. Yeah. Get on that list and have a blast. I got to thank you. I'm so happy that this day is finally here for you. I think from us doing the channel, we had a chance to meet at the track day, but from watching the channel, I think it relieves a little anxiety as far as who you're doing business with, the amount of money that you're spending, you know, 2,000 miles away. Hopefully that just was an easy process for you as well.
Super easy, yeah.
Okay, cool,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Thanks, man. Congratulations,
Yeah,
dude.
thank you.
All right, we're gonna do our job now. Okay, we're done. This is my part-time job. I love talking to you guys, and I love sharing these guys with you. But I got to show them how to use this car, and then we're gonna do the send-off pat and high wings. They most certainly get that extra rub. We'll be right back. No, Kelly, all the time you've been waiting and watching my channel, you probably got sick and tired of seeing other people get send-off pats. You thought, man, am I ever going to get to that point? You're to that point now, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's it. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for all the support. Thanks for coming to the track day last October. That was really cool. Thanks for your understanding, seriously. Really appreciate the business. I know I talk to a lot of people when I go to these events that are like, you know, how's this out-of-state thing work? And really, we try to make it easier than if you went to your local dealership, depending on availability, and sitting there for 4 or 5 hours and not getting definitive answers to your questions. We had great conversations on your build. I think you did a great job, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. And I know you're going to enjoy it. I can tell how excited you are, man.
Appreciate everything you did.
You man. Keep in touch, okay?
All right, will.
All right.
Take care.
All right, buddy. Need anything, let me know.
All right, thanks.
All right, everybody, we got a send-off pat for Kelly. He's going to see the family and his kid. Oh, my gosh. In Illinois, and then eventually going to California. Might see him at a Corvette event soon. I certainly hope we do. We've got the official send-off pat. Congratulations, man. Thank you so much. High wing, can you freaking believe it? We've got a rub for the high wing. Yeah. Enjoy it, man. Nice. Yeah, he's ready to roll. Oh, wow. Thanks for watching, guys, and sharing in the moment. I can't wait to share your moment. I appreciate the business considerations. My information's right there on the screen. We've got, as you can see, cars in stock. We got opportunities to order. Unless it's a high wing. Who knows what the hell's going on with that. Thank you so much for everything, guys. I do appreciate that. Subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification, thumbs up this video, and leave some comments down below if you would, please.